Welcome to the Unification series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 24th of November 1965, and the game's on pause for a reason which I'll explain in a little while. First, a bit of a recap of where we are. In the last part, the focus was very much on this area here, and you can see I've now completed the fabric factory, and I think we are starting to make sure, yeah. And we should now be starting to produce a little bit of fabric once we've got some chemicals delivered into here. And the other area we've been working on is over here, which is we've got the incinerator to build, we've got the separation plant, because we've got quite a pile of waste building up here, so we certainly need to start processing that. Our fertilizer plant is kind of working, is probably the best way of describing it. We're just not getting enough biological waste coming in from over here. We are working on expanding our town out, and in fact it looks like we are getting to over 21 territory, so that the town is starting to grow quite rapidly now. Now, one thing you want to be careful of is don't let the population growth drive your expansion, because that's one way to get yourself into quite serious trouble. Research-wise, I'm doing a forest study at the moment, just as a filler research until I sort out what I actually want to do. Now, so why is the game actually on pause? Now, the reason for that is if you come over here, we're on the 24th of November, so we've only got a few more days left with respect to getting our crops in. And you can see here that we've got one field here that hasn't even started being harvested. We've got a couple here which are only just barely begun. And I think the problem is I built this medium farm here, and although we've got 4 tractors in here, I don't think we've really managed to get everything done as fast as possible. Also, we've got, well, I can't remember, where are all the harvesters? You're over there. You're there. You're there. So the bottom line is that we do not really have the resources to be able to gather all these crops. I mean, we've got a reasonable amount of crops in here. We've got 487 tons of crops in there, and we've got 1,200 tons of crops in there, but it's not going to be enough. So I'm just going to let the game start running now, so we can see the amount of crops that I'm going to lose. In fact, if I put the overlay on and we click there, you see that I've got crops kind of stuck in virtually all these fields. We've got 29 tons over here, 18 tons there, 16 tons there, 23 tons there. So we haven't even really emptied all the fields out. Now that's partly down to the fact that we've got mud roads up here which really do need to be upgraded. So these vehicles are literally running at 12 kilometers an hour because there's snow now. So the way I'm going to fix this is that I've put a new distribution office here. So what I'm going to do is move the covered holes out of here, and then what we'll probably do is get in an extra, possibly an extra tractor, so that what we can do then is probably sow the fields quicker. And then what we'll do is put some all the covered vehicles in here, and then they will actually collect the crops. It kind of makes this grain storage a little bit redundant, but it shouldn't be that much of a problem. We are getting problems with this area here as well. Yeah, we've got no workers. That's not good either. Actually, we'll just speed the game up, actually. Traffic jam. And of course, the other big problem I've got is here. We're going to really have to work hard now to try and get this area sorted out. So we are kind of getting in here. There is I'm pretty sure I've set up a truck to deliver the chemicals. Where are you? Right, it's probably stuck. Yeah, he's stuck in the queue here. So it's not that big a problem. We're just going to sort this out. The other big change I've made is that I've now got rid of all these 3 terminals here, so that we've got this road clear. I think this is another distribution office, and what I've also done is made these into one-way roads. So we got that way coming in, this way going out, to try and improve the frequency. But I've kind of put this in as a connecting shortcut, or I just upgraded the existing road. Anyway, so that is the current situation. So in this part, what we're going to be doing is just trying to get all this caught up and prepared, ready for the spring. We've now completed our research. And what do I want to go for now? Thing. I mean, we got radio. We've got done chemicals. Let me just see. Kind of looking. I do wonder whether it's going to pay to push out this way. But there's also part of me. We can wood cutting, planting there. You don't really need the oil refinery. Semiconductors and plastics could be nice. But I think what we will do is, I think it's now time to open up the geology mapping. For the, so we're going to come in here. We're going to kind of, and the reason for that is so that we can start to, yeah, how can you say, start to actually find out where the resources actually are officially, rather than just prospecting. So that is the current situation. We're just going to keep things going. Right, we've now got this built. Use one-way factory connections, yes. So what we got to do is set that in that direction, that in that direction. And then what we can do now is put, where's my... We're gonna put you onto there. We'll start getting the mixed waste delivered to there. Now we are going to need some more of these to be able to dispose of the ash, but we'll work on those later on. We've really got to start working on getting out here. Anyway, I'm just going to keep an eye on this. We're on the 4th of December now. So, again, I'm just going to pause so you can get an idea of where we go. See, this one is already gone. And what we've got left now is some crops in here. But if you watch now, just let them run. What you'll see is these crops will slowly decompose due to the cold, so there's still a chance to pick up a little bit more, but not much there. And you can see the harvesters have now finished, and they're kind of working their way back to the actual farm now, because once you get to around the beginning of December, the cold comes in and it goes this way. So basically we've lost a lot of crops. But at the same time, if I show you the fertility, you see that we've got reasonable fertility here. We've got fertility there. Actually, it's not bad, actually. It's up to 150. I think that might have something to do with the fact that the crops are actually rotting back into the soil. We've got one at 79. So what I would like to do is, I think this road's been built now, so we're going to get some guys on that. But you can see we're down to 1.9 million. We are making a very tiny amount of exports, and we've still got wastewater being dumped off. I'm not sure where that wastewater is coming from. Just want to make sure. I think that might be a little bit of a legacy, because the truck was stuck in the area there. Okay, so we're now producing fabric. or we will be, should be. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's only a very small amount of workers getting in here at the moment. Let me just see what's the fabric situation in here. We've got trucks still being repaired. I think these are the guys who pick up the fabric, aren't they? Yeah, I think what we can do now is that building's already in use. We can flip you to fabric. Hopefully that will go. There's going to be a problem with the fabric though. Okay, because this is set at 50% so that we export the food. So I think what we will do is we'll put you onto there directly. Oops, just pause the game for the moment. And you will pick up fabric directly. So you've got an override on that. What we might do later on is actually move the exports down to here. This is why this was built, so that we can start to put in there. The other thing I've also done is we've got this distribution office here, which is actually doing the fuel. So things are getting a little bit more tidier. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of fabric coming in. But I really do need to. So we've now got a separation plant in here. And we are getting a few people coming into here. And we've got. So we are doing some separation, but we're gonna need a few more workers into this area. I think it's probably going to be time now to consider. Yeah, these guys are barely scraping the surface at the moment. What is the mix of the waste we got here? You can see here that virtually all of it is burnable, so we're not really separating much out at all at the moment. So it's kind of being passed to here. Yeah, we're going to need to get a little bit more of a build-up going. Okay, these I think we'll just leave probably for the moment because I don't want to overload the incinerator. How many workers have we got here? Yeah, we don't really have that. We've got a few workers here, but we're going to need to get more of a workforce in here. So we do need to grow our population. Let me just see what we got in the way of buildings. That's 68%, that's 70%. These are not particularly that good quality. That's 80% for 85 workers. These have got quite small footprints, so I think what we're going to do is we're start expanding out this way. I think what I'd like to do is because I really hate actually doing plans in winter because you can't actually see the ground. I think what we can do is get there's something missing, but oh no, the heating line is there, it's just can't see it. Right, we're going to put you there. And we'll just hook you to there. Maybe we do need to get the better quality flats with a higher density in. That might be a better option. Yeah, I definitely think what we're probably going to do is push this road out here. How many workers? How's my road crew going? Yeah, you've got a conveyor connection there. I'm not exactly sure what you're doing with that conveyor connection. Don't want that. What roads you're doing? You're building that road. Got a couple of few roads out here. Again, I'm not exactly sure why we're building these. I think what we're going to do is suspend the roads out here, I think. I don't really need them, and they're just kind of causing general confusion and mayhem. So cancel a few of those so we can get... I think what I'm going to need to do is get the road crew to focus more on what's local. Right, there's one more out here that... two more out here that need to be suspended. Get rid of you. These guys are coming out to here. I'm not sure if that's actually gravel, but I think what we will do is get these guys on that. I think it's hard to tell with the snow. I think this is actually gravel, but if we can push out this way. Anyway, so we'll get that done. And we got a couple of slots here, so I think what we'll do is I'm just going to pick one of these guys up. Tell you to move to here. And I think we'll buy one more harvester. Oops, that can't be right. Let me just see. Have these already expired? Oh, that's going to be a bit unfortunate. No, that's harvesting, sowing. There it is. I want the K700. Get one more K700 out here so that we can get that done. Probably. Right. How are we doing here? We definitely need more workers to here. At the same time, I think what I'm going to do is we're not really getting anything in here. So I think what we're going to do is shut you down or reduce you right down to the absolute minimum. Actually, what we'll do is you're providing the workers to here. 1, 2, 3. Composting plant can go to 10%. That should leave 45% and 45% for that. What that should do then is push more. It will push more workers into that processing. And to be honest, at the moment, we're not really getting the amount. I just want to make sure that nothing's piling up in this area. I'm a bit worried about where is the... A couple of these are getting a little bit full, but I don't think it's that big a problem. Burnable waste. We're getting a little bit of bio waste from here. One thing I am worried about is whether we're yeah, I think we're going to need to put in a hazardous waste pickup here. I'll put 2 of those in here because, of course, this, wherever you're burning chemicals, you often get hazardous waste. So that's another thing that you do need to consider. Because, of course, this is pollution-wise as well. Our food factory is generally okay. We are burning through the crops here. This is now empty. So this is not gonna last. So we're gonna have to get our guys. Right, you're gonna have to go back on the border. We're gonna have to manage these like that. And we're going to drop you down to 10%. 10% is going to be, what, 320 tons. That should be enough. Yeah, I'm going to have to manually manage this process for a little while until we get everything sorted out. How are we doing workforce? Okay, we are getting a bigger workforce now, so I think what I will do is we're going to get... Is there actually any foreign buses? Let's see what the buses we got here. 75 kilometers and 85 kilometers. I think we'll get a couple of those in for dollars. I just want to spend those dollars on things that we can use. Yeah, I think now the construction's slowed down a bit. We can kind of get things going now. Make sure you're on that bit of road there. So actually you can go to high priority. What I'm doing here is looking for places where I think I would like to start doing these. I think what we'll do is get these guys on that as well. Yeah, what I want to do is start asphalting in some of these other key areas. I'm still a bit worried about... I mean, you're operating. We are getting a little bit of mixed waste in here. Export needs... I know what's happening. That needs to be there. Yeah. What was happening, I'm pretty sure, is that the ash from here was going back into here and was actually being researched. Yeah, so it's now going out the other way. This is where it's important that you actually use the directional nature. Yeah, the ash was being pushed to there rather than to here. So we are now getting a little bit of pure ash coming to this area. So I think it's now time to start thinking about another ash incinerator. Now, ash disposal can be a little bit of a pain in the neck because the only way to get rid of it is to either sell it to the border or let it to decompose. And the only other way is by... And the decomposition rate, I'm pretty sure the devs actually nerfed it because it does seem to be... actually, can we do something like that? So say, for example... No, that's going to be passive, isn't it? I don't think that would work. I think what we'll do is we'll put another one there, but we'll get rid of that. Let's try and save a bit of cash because these aren't going to be high priority thingy bobs. So now we will I've got this somewhere here. We got this guy here. And what? You're picking up fertilizer. Now what we're going to do is tell you to pick up mixed waste. And then sorry, take that away because this is not finished. When this is finished, what we'll do is we'll get the guy from here, or trucks coming here, and they will move the ash from here to here. Okay, so we're now getting here. We are getting some metal scrap and some plastic waste. We can pick up metal scrap from here. We could export that if we wanted to, but I think at the moment I'm just going to let it build up, because what I might do is actually build a metal recycling plant. Maybe I should consider that. Yeah, that's something. Anyway, let's get back to here. We are now producing fabric in reasonable, really pretty good quantities actually. So what I do need to do now is start building this. We need to start producing some clothes now. Wow. Yep. I think I kind of blew my budget a little bit there. Importing crops. Right. So getting this set up. Oh, the other thing I've also got here, I put a bus end station in here to try and put that there. I think we got a bit of indecision here. This is something else I do need to work on, in the fact that that's the priority, please. So's that. So's that. Right, we've got to start working on our priorities. Especially for things like that, which are basically fire roads. We certainly don't need you. Oh, we might need you. I'd like to build that in there. We need that to be priority. That needs to come into there. This always gets a bit tricky doing roundabouts. And winter quite often is a good chance to kind of sort things out. Is just finding the junction nodes. So one there. What I'm doing is setting the priority to the roundabout itself, so that these guys don't have to hesitate to get round the roundabout. Probably need to do the same here. I say winter is not the best time to actually do this. Where's the? I think the node is actually. Oh, no, node is there. Node is there. And one more. What that will do is ensure that these guys are going forward. Right. We've got our salvage vehicle there. We need to get this built so we can produce clothes. Yep. I think what we will do now is get this guy. I think I want to clean up some of these, because we could also use these as ash. This one is an ash overflow. So if we put you there, pick up mixed waste and offload it there. Actually, I think I'm going to put a second garbage truck in here. Can we get... Nope. Wishful thinking. Waste truck. Just buy one of those. Get another one in there. Of course, in winter, it takes time to get things rolling. Where's my super crew? I think these guys need a little bit of assistance. There. Right, we've got workers. So it looks like this is finished, so we're gonna need so how's the population getting? The population is definitely starting to run away with us. We're nearly there with the geology. Get the ground crew working on that. Also, yeah, I think what we might need to do is start upgrading some of these internal roads as well, but of course the footpaths make the difference, so that so it's only really slowing down the traffic going through here. Okay. Yeah, I think what oh, we've got our buses now, so I think we're going to pick you up here. You can pick up anyone, and you're going to go to there. I think we're when the capacity of this bus is 85, so if we drop it to 50, okay. Actually, change of route. What we can do is actually space these guys using the wow. No. Nope. No. Actually, is that a bit too much? No, I don't want that. Sorry. Yeah, I must admit, I thought that they would go the other way, but obviously not. So, just have to use line spacing. This building is a bit redundant, but then again, what I do want to do is we're going to start thinking about making chemicals, and part of me thinks this could be quite a good area for chemicals. Unless we could get it into this area, but I don't think we've got a lot of space left. How big is a chemical plant? Yeah, we got that there. How much chemicals? This produces 0.81 tons per day. The problem with a chemical plant is that we need water for it. Okay, that's going to make life a little bit more complicated because we could I'm not sure where we could put the I mean how much pollution does a chemical plant produce? A lot. I think what we may have to do is kind of build the chemical plant out here, but probably it's worth noting that to produce chemicals we need gravel, crops, water, wood and oil. So probably the next thing we probably need to work on is actually becoming independent of what we call it, independent of the of wood making logs. So maybe we need to get a logging industry up and running. So we've now completed research again. I'm just gonna flop here. I'm being a bit arbitrary at the moment. I I think durable prefabs might be something that we want to do next. Because I think durable prefabs will... That's high quality. These are the durable ones here. Across here. But more importantly, it should open up some of these flats here. Yeah, I think if we get durable in, well, it'll be a lot better. Okay, let me just see. The question is, we're now on the 19th of February. We've got fertilizer, so I'd say our fertility is good. I think we're going to go with the 5 at the moment, because I don't think sowing is the big problem. I think, especially with 5 not bulldozers, tractors, I think the problem is the harvesting side. Okay, we've now got this bit road here. We've kind of run out of space on the ability to do this area here. So when what have we got road wise here? This is asphalt. I'm kind of trying to think of where we can... I don't think we're going to get much done now. So I think we're going to have to put our road crew up to here, because I think it's time to start getting this filled in. Actually, let me just check this area here. I think we're just gonna have to wait. I don't want to crowd the customs shed with the what we call it. I don't want to crowd the customs shed with dumpers. So I want to kind of pace things a little bit. So, and of course we do need to wash our money now, because we are still kind of losing money with respect to imports, and we're still using foreign manpower. Where did that come from? It doesn't make sense. We need to keep an eye on that. I might have a rogue coat bus or something running around here. You've got nobody working on there. You... Ah, yeah. Haha. Okay. You're gonna have to go there. Although I don't think you've actually got a bus. Have you? Nope. Just double check that. No. Okay. I'm a little bit confused with that point of view, but we won't worry about it. We're back on green on the 24th of February. Now, I do need to keep an eye on this. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. This now, when it comes to getting, I think what we might be able to do is we got these guys here who are quite happily emptying this. There's part of me that says that we need to manage this scrap waste here. So what I'm going to do is distribution office. We don't need a lot with respect to... Let's see here. These are cheap and cheerful. I think what we can do is put you... If we tuck you... Actually, no, we'll build a 6er in here. Like that. Back like that. And we'll get the road crew on that. And we'll get these guys on here as well. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll build a distribution office here, and then we'll use this distribution office to manage the excess waste from here. Curiosity, we would now. I've got to remember this. I think an aggregate store, if we can find it. Just want to try something. If we put you about there, we probably won't be able to. Yes, we can. Okay. What we'll do now then is we'll actually push the metallic waste can come out to here. That would give us a bit more storage. And what I could do is actually store that until we get a metal recycling plant, steel recycling plant here. Yeah, that might work if we do it over time. Right, we've now got our kind of harvesting going. I'm wondering if I could actually, I've just had a thought. There's no, we're kind of going to build this the wrong way round. That's not actually connected. What I'm going to do is we're going to build a road out here. I know it sounds a bit wacky because we can't really build in here at the moment, but what we can do is start building the roads out here to make that connection. And then what I can do is backfill these as the actual harvest and that goes forward. I think that will make sense. Looks like we've used up all our fertilizer. Let me just check the fertility. Yeah, with all our fields are at 150%. I think I'm going to need to give this a little bit of a shove. Get you on there. Get that built. How are we doing here? At the moment, I think we're doing okay. We're not really pulling in the vast quantities of waste, so but maybe we don't need that just at the moment. We'll empty this out. This is decomposing. Wow, that was pretty quick. Yeah, I think if we target these guys to do stuff, we can then start filling in this area here. Probably don't need that bit of road there. Just tidy and get rid of that for the moment. And we probably don't need that little bit of road there. Although we could put another field in here. Haha. Can we get another field in? I'm kind of started the video complaining about that we don't have enough, but I think what we can do is another field in there. Maybe we'll bring a road connection out there. Road connection there. Yeah, that's only 70%, but that's okay. Yeah, I think we'll sneak one more field in, and then what we might be able to do is bring a road up here, which will then come to there. Obviously, these guys have decided that they've obviously decided to auto-detect these. I think we're going to take the guy off auto-detect for the moment. We'll let them build those, but we're going to turn off auto-detect now. Oh no. Yeah, we got to get a bit more control, and we'll turn off that auto-detect as well. And we're going to control overall process. How many over 21s? 117. So they're going to move into there almost immediately. How much unemployment we got? A little bit, but nothing too excessively. I think I will put in what we got here. Is that research finished already? No? Okay. What we'll do is we'll put in that's 85 workers. I want something with a what I would like is fairly high quality flats. That's 58 workers, that's 85, that's 85, that's 74. I think what we will do is I'm gonna put in some flats here. We're gonna kind of space them out. I'll put a short series here as an interim. Put a block set of 4 here. You can connect there and there. What we will do is we've got a footpath connection there, so come down here. You can connect to there. Get road crew on that straight away. Yeah, what I don't want to do is put lots and lots of interconnections in here. So what we'll do is we'll build that footpath in there, then we'll connect this through, and then these guys can get built as well. And then what we'll do is we'll go for a bigger kind of estate out here, which will then drive our industry out here. Okay, we've now got this finished. So what I want to do is come here. I'm going to send you to there. And what we're going to do is buy. No, we're going to buy for dollars. I think the dollar one is better. Yeah, you're faster, I think, than the other one. Let me just check. Yeah, you're 24. The dollar one is, and we'll get 2 of those. Now, the question is of where can we put. Right, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And you're going to unload there 100%. And then we'll put you down for 100% as well. Right, we've got a pile of these guys here. So what I want to do is you go there. What I want to do is fill this one up. Actually, yeah, these guys aren't doing that much anyway, so we'll just keep sending these to here, because these are going to be the core of my crop collection system. Get you there, and I think that's it. Yeah, you're full now. That leaves how many trucks in here? 2. I think what we will do is buy 2 more for here. Actually, what? We're going to move 1 from here. I think these trucks are a little bit OP for what they're doing here. Because what this shed is doing is just doing the local deliveries and the exports. So what are you doing? I think what we'll do is buy in a covered hole here. Capacity, speed. I'm going to buy 1 more of those there. What I want is these big capacity guys. We'll put Hugh in there as well. I think these are just way too big for doing exports and shipping stuff. What I will do is put this on here. The reason for that is that I want these guys not to wander across the map looking for fuel. Okay. Back to here. Anything in this area that needs to be gravelled in, not gravelled in, sorry, asphalted in. I just want to kind of connect you up there, and I just want to spend a little bit of time kind of putting in these asphalt roads now. I think I might just had a thought. Well, we'll build this first. Now out here, this is where we got a lot of roads to build out here. There's no road connection past here. I'm kind of thinking what I would like to do is, where are you going? Oh, you guys are still sowing because we're only on the 29th of March. Yeah, if you look here now, they're virtually all of them, except for this one, they've all been sown, and we're only on the 29th of March, which is good. No, that one's not done yet, actually, either. So we haven't done them all yet, but we're getting there. I think what I'm going to do is kind of create a super crew here. We've got these guys here in this construction office. They can't move. We've got the free gas station here. Yeah, I'm going to get my super crew, these guys. I think you've kind of done your stuff down here now. We got a free distribution office here. Why are you loading? Okay. What is going on here? Why are you importing stuff from the... Yeah, you've got to import the clothes at the moment. Why are we importing food? You certainly don't want food imported. You're distributing alcohol, but I thought you are distributing alcohol. No, you're exporting alcohol. Okay. We've got a little bit of some mayhem here. Okay, so we are now manufacturing our own clothing. Right. Trying to think. I need to get rid of this. This one is importing that, exporting you. That's over 50%. That means it's got to get over 20 tons. So we got that there. I think these guys aren't. I don't really want to put those guys on there. You need to pick up from here, and you need to pick up clothes. We need to kind of so we don't want you working to the customs shed anymore. Where's the clothes? And you're going to there. Okay. What that should do is stop our close import, but I do need a, right, I think it's time to bring these online, because this is going to be our warehouse for distributing food. Yep. Super crew. Yep. Yeah, it's time to get these warehouses, distribution offices up and running. And then I can get rid of this thing here. We got this distribution office that's bringing in the coal. This one needs to be built as well. Get the guys doing the ground crew on that. Yeah, I just want to double check this. Yeah, if it's over 50%, that's over 50%. And oops. And you're importing the chemicals and stuff like that. What are we doing here? 870. That's good. This can be built in the long term. And we're doing here. I think we might push this out to here for the metal scrap. And then we can work on the processing. And these guys can take the water out to there. So this is the water loading and unloading bay. One thing I do want to check. We're still good. How's the research? We've nearly got to durable prefab panels. And I think I would like to get this done. And what we're going to do is, one's going to be a little bit tricky, so what we're going to have to do is put that connection there. So they will walk round, get that done. We can take out this stuff. Don't go through there, please. Remove you. Remove you. So I would like to build through here to there. Anyway, I've gone on way too long, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.